people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay?
Right? Like, the point is, if you have the superior asset,
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it.
But like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name for them. We call them poor. We call them poor. Okay?
right? Like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever more. Forever.
Right. I mean, right. But I mean, we can all look Bitcoin sort of as
forever more.
People that use fiat currency as a store of value, we call them poor. We call them poor. People that use.
All right, man. Yes. What is going on? Hey, my name's Gerald Peters. Welcome to the Peters Report. We go live here every, what's up, man? We try to go live every Monday, whoa, day trading here, and I let this one get away from me. Every Monday, every Friday, keep you up with what's up with the markets, man. Just got these yellow glasses from Home Depot, $2. How about that? Let me know you can hear me. I haven't been, it's only my second live back in a little while. And we're going to look at some stocks here. I just sent out an update. Let me see here. Make sure we're seeing charts. Everybody says loud and clear. Sound is good. Yes, man. What's going on? What's up, Stephen? Look like you're doing good. Anybody's new? If you're here on Instagram, you might want to go on over to YouTube where we archive them, and it does sound a little bit better. Hold on. Let me put this on IG. There we go. What's up, Instagram? All right. So let's get back over here, man. What we're looking at here is Tesla. Look at this chart, man. We've had a really nice run up. As always, presidential nonsense, all of that bullshit, the pushback between Trump and Elon, all that did was set up for us a nice little bump. And we were able to go in and pick up shares. If you weren't in it, you had an opportunity. I mean, we had Tesla underneath the 200-day moving average. You know, anytime you get a quality asset, whether it be a commodity like oil, gold, silver, bonds, the S&P, or a high quality stock, and it goes underneath that yellow line right there, you need to pay attention. And those stage ones tend to be the very, very, very bottom. Okay. Let's take this down. We did that with, now, if you noticed, I put out an article just a little while ago, sent it out. Hopefully people will check it out. Let's see. Let me go to the website here. All right. I just sent out one as an MFG alert, moves I'm making, and we can get into that one. But up here, Buffett. So if you don't have the email, you can always go to the Substack page here. But Buffett's new $1 million bet. Like many professional investors, I like to keep an eye on Warren Buffett, especially when he moves into stocks that I already own. I'm up 182% in one of the names he just bought into. That fires me up. When your portfolio starts clocking 200, 300, 400% gains, the game changes. Managing your own money becomes both thrilling and heavy. It's not something to take lightly. And those inside the Money Flow Trading Society know that I take my role as a portfolio manager, trader, and teacher dead serious. In my experience, the monster wins 500% or more don't come from flipping in and out. They come from staying put, riding it out, letting the money flow. That's why I study Buffett. He's not chasing shiny objects. He's patient, disciplined, and only commits to capital after deep conviction. That's supposed to be a picture of me there, but the guy looks a little more muscular than I am. But it is the model that we use. That is the model what we use. That article, go check it out. Buffett picked up, let me see. We'll share this one. Buffett picked up Nucor Steel. This is one of the largest steel companies in America. I think it is the largest, trading at $141 a share. May seem like an expensive stock. If you remember, this was on the B&B trade list. Boom. So there's one there. Boom there. I probably would have bit right here on the doji reversal. What's up, man? Yes. Hey, you guys aren't trading with us, man. Come check us out. Where's this? Yeah, SoFi just keeps going, huh? That's a link to that Buffett article. Nucor Steel. He also picked United Health. We already picked up United Health, man. We already did that. So we beat him to the steel stocks, Nucor Steel. And if you remember a while back, we had a really nice play in X. All right. We're getting a doji here on it. It's just, this is pretty much a stage one. Once the RSI, if you look up here, that this is a 14 period RSI. This is a 7. I use the 7 mostly for day trading. I don't like to change out, the setup. So I just leave it as it is. I don't like to change setups for different markets or different types of stocks, or I trade commodities the same way I day trade, the same way I do everything. So once the RSI went underneath the 50 line, this stage 3, because if you look here, this is a little class, a little education for you. All right. This run up, this stage 2 run up here, followed by what was a stage 3. Okay. You see that? All right. Yeah, my man, Michael, we were on just on a one-on-one. If you guys need to talk about anything or get a second opinion or maybe some helps with your second income stream account, or just want to talk it through. Done that with a lot of people buying houses, done it with a lot of people setting up their second income streams. But as we began to go sideways here, this stage 3, which we know is confirmed right here, right, by the RSI going breaking that 70 reading. So this 70 is an extreme overbought, and the 30 is extreme oversold. Okay. And those tend to be good points to take profits, because the market, it's tended to exhaust itself. You can always get back in. That's trading though. Okay. That's what we're talking about there. But really what I wanted to highlight is right here, when the R side dropped under, it basically makes that stage 3 now a 1, because if things turn, boom, you got a whole new stage 1, and then, breaking out into a stage 2. Hopefully that made sense. That's how I know a lot of times if a stage 3 is going to turn into a 1, okay? Or if it's going to go stage 2 and break out. Let's see. Somebody had something on ENVX. Let's check out ENVX. I don't think I had that on the trim list. Oh, there we go, baby. Yeah, let's go ahead and add to this right now. If you don't know, if you come up here, if you go to stock charts, if you go to your dashboard, if you're on stock charts, if you look over here to your chart list, these are the chart lists that you've set up. But if you come down here to public chart lists, you're going to see some of the fun. We're number 3 right here. And pull up all the ones I'm doing. And if you would vote for me, that's all I ask. And we track about 200 and something stocks, man. What's up, Luke? What's up, Wendy? How you doing? Good to see you guys. Make sure you vote for the charts over there. It helps me out. They give me a little more control if we do that. Anyway, let's pull up ENVX. We were just there, right? Oh, wait, I was wanting to pull it up over here. Jeez. And I won't hold you guys long today. Yeah. That was a fun opening, though. I missed hearing that. Let's see. Bam. We are coming back into the box, man. This looks nice. That's a nice move up. Hey, Daniel's right. Hey, if you would click like, I appreciate it. Take your big fat sausage thumbs and click the button. If you're not following, click follow. If you haven't had a chance, hit that QR code and get on the email list, man. See what we can do. It's 2:29. Hold on, let me grab something here. Woo. Man, I've done so much writing. So much writing recently. My brain is hurting. So Buffett picks up Nucor Steel. He picked up United Health. We tagged United Health at the bottom. If you remember, we watched the sell-off. Let it come down. Let it get underneath 200. Let it set up on the stage 1. Got in. Now we're riding it up. Did the same with Novus, Nordis. Same thing with Reddit. And if we put out, we're trying to pick up Circle here. They're going to be doing stable coins, and that seems to be all the rage now, according to Tom and other people on Wall Street. That supposedly a lot of Wall Street's going to Ethereum. We don't actually know that for a fact, so hold on. Hey, do me a favor, man. If you get time, go over there to Instagram. Let's see. I put out a second income stream video. I thought it would have done better than it did. Oh, well. What's up, Samuel? So I like this, man. I'd be adding to ENVX here. I think I'm actually fixing to do that. I'm going to do that right now. Let's see. Not a bad day. Still a green day. We got ENVX here, though, at $8.94. Hopefully that holds. I'm trying to see what size my position is here. I'm only holding 285 shares. So I'm going to go ahead and make it around 300. So we'll add 15 more shares, taking us to 300 shares. I actually own that in my, so that's $134 for those. That's not much. So there we go. What else were we looking at here? If you got my, let's see. All right, so if you got my alert right here, MFG alert, this is how we're going to send them out for a bit. Not allowed to text ticker symbols through phone service anymore. Don't ask me why. This one just came out, said, hey, here's some moves we're making today, a mixed bag of the money flow. And we put out what I'm looking at here. Adding to some speculation trades, erosion trades, a B&B trade, a couple swing trades, and a few buy and hold positions. There's a link there if you wanted to book a one-on-one. But Zena, this is a very small company, less than 50 million market cap. That's tiny. Be careful with that, okay? Don't get too big on shit like that. It's a spec play, and it's a spec play in the AI space, as is Fresh. This one over here, did we add to Fresh today? No, we didn't add to Fresh today. Not today. We did yesterday. ACHR, that's also an AI play, okay? Joby, this was a play on a spinoff of Uber. We did really well with that. It's setting up again, breaking out. We had over 100. I think some people were over 400% on that stock right there. So it could be time to buy Target. Not a bad time for Target. Target's in a stage 4 decline, though, I believe. Here's Joby. You can see it. The breakout here. Old school swing trade. You had a nice run up where we went from like $5 to $21. Okay. That's about a 400% return. We've been in that one for a while. Now, this is a structured pullback, man. That's pretty normal pullback. And then right there, we got a doji, and boom, we got a tradable bottom right here. And so our anchor point would be right here. That's where the stop loss is going to be. Boom, right there's your stage 1 entry. And now it's attempting to break out. We'd look for a run to about 20. And that's just a basic swing trade. That's all that is, man. I like it. I like it. What else we got going here? Check in on Uber. I'm riding Uber to $1,000. Bam! There goes Uber breaking out. 98.27. Only 62 on the RSI. Uber has room to run. It's going to $100. And it's going to $1,000 before too long. Mark my words. Which will be 100x return. Let me see. I would be trimming Tesla here. Be trimming down some Tesla. Right here, we got a 77 RSI. Price drop down. It could continue to drip higher, but I want to trim it. So right here, I said I was trimming WBD. That's Warner Brothers. We've been in the red on that a long time. Finally in profit, thank God. Trimming a little TSLL or MPW, AGQ, which is the triple silver. I also had silver futures contracts with Coinbase. Google's now fair value according to Morningstar, and it's on a stage 3. So trimming back Google or GGLL wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe even Goofy in the second income stream. I know we don't typically trim those back, but might be a time to do that, man. CVS Pharmacy, it's had a big run. Picking up a couple 18%ers I'm looking at picking up is CCIF and AIGI. Palantir, new swing trade, stage 2 breakout. We're using the 2X one. So PTIR. PTIR. And there we go. Same exact setup, same exact trade as I just talked about. Where it's the exact same trade, guys. What? Had you a nice little run up. You got your stage 3 right here. Your RSI pulls back, man. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I wasn't on there. Let me take this back down. All right, so here we are. We're looking at listen up, Instagram. Get your shit together. So this is the chart of PTIR. This is a 2x leverage Palantir. We need leverage on this. If you miss the run in it, you can make up for it with a little bit of leverage. But this is a perfect stage 2 run up, perfect stage 3. Orderly sell off, puts in a bottom. This is our tradable bottom. Now we got an anchor point here, and our target will be over here at 34. This is, again, classic swing trading. That's why they call it swing trading. It's like swinging a door. Angelica, what's up? PTLU pays a dividend with a 2x. Yeah, but how big's the dividend, man? I'll look into the PTLU. I mean, if they're paying a dividend, you're going to get erosion. I'm trying to play that for a non-erosion trade. Let's see. There you go. What's the dividend on this on the PLTU? Let's see. So we see the PLTU, same thing, same pattern, same as Palantir. Nice little setup, nice little swing trade, easy peasy. All right, let's see. So that's Palantir. What's up, Tim? I hope you're doing good, man. Good to see you. If you guys don't know, you can buy these badass cool glasses at Home Depot or at Dollar General. They match my shirt and the MFG hat. And it only costs $2. So I think that's pretty cool. I like the Direxion 2X because they all pay quarterly dividends. Aristotle, gang, gang. Gang, gang. D.R. Horton and Lennar, 2 housing companies Buffett picked up. Those things have blasted. They're way past the, we kind of saw this coming with like A, G, and C. What is this here? Let's see. All right, so we do got oil still trying to break out. A, G, and C. I mean, that was, look at, right there, Doji right at the top, man. Got a Doji right there at the top. Trimming trades and adding profits to CIS. Man, that's nice. That's nice. Picked up a few things in the CIS there. MPW is one. I don't really like we've done a lot of research on it recently. MFG, our research team, done a lot of research on it. And they've done some shady shit, man. What's up, Brandon? or Brandon? They've done some seriously shady shit, guys. And it's run. We're back to fair value. Morningstar has it at 513, and we've run to 486. I might take some of this down and look for some other higher yielding. I might think about scaling it back, man. Google has hit fair value. I'd look at scaling that back. Tesla's banged the RSI and PW. What else we got? Picking up trade in Adobe. Another swing. We've had a lot of swing trades with Adobe over the years. Same setup as normal. Boom. Look at this setup here. Has it ever stopped here before? And look at this. Boom. Anchor point. Boom. Stop there before. Stop there again. So now we got this sideways movement. You know, we need to see this TSI turn up. And currently the MACD histogram is saying that the momentum to the upside is losing. It's losing wind. It's still on the bullish side of the zero line, but the slope is to the downside. Really need to see that turn. But it's in a good setup here. You know, we got good solid support and it could easily run up. But the problem is you got these little ledges the whole way up. So I don't know. We'll see. I like the trade though. This thing is actually worth about $400 and something dollars, trading at 340. Gold and silver are tagging the 70 RSI as well. Yes, they are. We'll look at gold here real quick. Bam. But it looks like they're going to keep running. I'm going to hold my contracts. I've got futures contracts on gold, futures contract on silver, futures contracts on oil, and I was long with perpetual contracts on Bitcoin. If you go to Coinbase, you can see the new derivatives they have. They trade 24 hours a day. Ethereum, Sol, XRP, Bitcoin. And there's a new type of trading that's available to us, and it's called perpetuals. You might want to check it out. Would be start stacking shares on CMG right here at a 22 RSI. No. It's a falling knife, my friend. You want to wait till you get a bottom. So we need a bottom. We need to see a bottom. And then, I mean, you could take a shot here. If you do, just nibble, okay? Don't put much money behind it. Price can't even get above the average price of the last 5 days. I mean, it's just going straight down. Everything's pointing straight the fuck down. The only saving grace you got going here is the histogram over here is starting to kind of tick. You need to see some curl in this. Because see, you had it right here, and almost always these first ones, whenever you get these big drops like this, whenever you get these big drops, I used to call this a broken family, and you get this wide spread of the moving averages, almost always that very first turn never works. And then it comes down. You might take 2 or 3 more of these. Who knows? If it's a buy and hold, then, you know, hey, every stage one, dribble a little. But don't just add and watch it go down and down and down. It's a waste of money, man. I wouldn't. It's completely against the money flow. Absolutely. I was trying to be nice. Captain Save a Stock. I like that. Another word, Jang Wong, get your shit together, man. Go buy a copy of the Money Flow book and read it, sir. And read it. What else we got? Oh, another one. This is a new one. KCSP. Nightscope. This is a very small company. Small cap. This is speculation stock. Hopefully get a little move. I'd like to ride it from this 5, maybe up to this $10 range. These guys do some cool shit, man. Do some cool shit. You are very welcome, sir. They do some cool shit. So I put about 3 to 4 new stocks on the speculation page. Don't get heavy in those. Those are fun to play. Hopefully we make some money with them. But I wouldn't get like crazy heavy in them, okay? Oh, wow, man. Wow. I messed that up. I was on the wrong side of the trade there. What a dork. I was up $385 today day trading inside of my Syst account. So inside a Syst account, you can make money from dividends. You can make money through a swing trade. You can make money day trading. And every dollar can be compounded at 3. Does the Money Flow book get updated? I bought it during COVID, but I don't see any new changes. Why do we need to change it? It's been the same for 15 years. It's not a Microsoft product that we do an update. There's nothing to update, sir. Pretty much exactly the same. Slight difference when we're day trading. That's about it. So to answer your question would be, fuck no. Let me see here. I'm just kidding. I'm supposed to stop cursing, they say. Hey, man, if you're looking for a place for people, like-minded people to trade with, you can send me a text message right here on my phone, and I will answer it, and we could not answer it. I will text you back. Talk about getting in the Money Flow Trading Society. We need some good people. Need some moderators. Need some writers. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but what you'll do for free will pay you the most money. A lot of people don't know that. Jesus said it's better to give. Let's see. MFG, Joshua. MFI, maybe MFI. Let's see. It does show additions on there, so sometimes people think I do update them. The one on, I'm gonna be honest, the one on Amazon is slightly different, but it's just an older version before I finalized it, to be honest. Sis gang. Sis is a lot of fun, huh? Hey, GP, can I get your opinion on BMNR? Would you add here above the moving averages? BMNR. All right, so this is Tom's company. Man. Yeah, you could put on a trade here. Absolutely. Man, this is... I love Tom. This shit here he's doing makes me a little nervous. All right, big explosion up. Orderly pullback like we saw. Oh, sorry. Let me start over. So we got this big, this is Bitmine Immersion Technologies. This is Tom. Tom's the guy I'm always playing his videos. All of a sudden that dude's gotten super popular, man. I've listened to him for a while. Big explosion up. Boom. Right there. You have a doji top, man. And RSI screaming. Anybody didn't sell up in here was a complete dipshit. Down it comes. Puts in an anchor. Starts to go. Comes back down again. So we're at 53.50. I mean, does it go to 100? I mean, it could, I guess. I would be willing to take a shot there. I'm not going to write it down, man. Long Apple, Tesla. Yeah, we're in those. We're in those. Money flow indicator. Yeah, I like that indicator. What's up, man? What's up? How you doing, Nova Charts? Man. What is going on? Yeah, we're long Apple. You probably could add the Apple today. I should have added, but the B. Yeah, man. I'm going to go ahead and mark this. I'm going to put this into our chart pack. This is the one that Tom's in. They're now an Ethereum holding company. I thought about doing that with Bitcoin Cash. Let's see. So your targets are going to be 70. And man, it'd be crazy. But if it hit 120, it's almost a double. It seems hard to imagine. But this thing has done it before. So there's my anchor point, right? Anchor point. Yes, this looks like a downturn for Coca-Cola. I was noticing that too. It broke that ledge. It broke that. I think I was talking about it in the newsletter. It broke it. So it broke support there. And it's underneath the 200-day. Glad to see you doing lives again, GP. Hope all is well. GP, I've been following you for 5 years. Good to see you, boss man. Hey, appreciate that, man. Looks like a downturn for Coca-Cola. Yeah, we'll look at that before we get out of here. Yeah, this, man, I would take a shot at this. I mean, 25 shares would be a hell of a return if it ran up to here, man. So, grab yourself a grand worth, see what happens. It's a leveraged play on Ethereum. I might even sell some of my Ethereum to play this. I added to Bitto today. That's the Bitcoin futures. McDonald's broke the 200 today as well. Let's check in on McDonald's. What's going here with McDonald's? If you haven't already, if you go to stock charts, you can go to the public chart list and you can access it's almost 200 stocks that we follow every day. Let's see McDonald's here. It's all of these here. Let's see. I need to go in and clean it up a little. Sometimes I have double charts on purpose because I want you to see something. I don't have McDonald's there. Oh, I think that's because it's in the dogs of the Dow. Okay, so it stopped right at the 200, huh? Man, look where it stopped, though. I'm sorry. So here's McDonald's. I was sharing the wrong screen. And I'm going to clean this up. It's a classic chart. Again, with these really nice stage 2 run up. Look how many times it just hits the 20 and bounces off, hits the 20 and bounces off, hits the 20 and bounces off. So good chance when it comes down here, it's going to go up, bounce off the 20 and come back down, and go up, bounce off 20 and come back down, like you see it doing here. And then it just basically stays on this side until we get an anchor, which is the lowest low. And it's the lowest low because the next damn candle went higher, and so did the next one, and so did the next one. And so through that process, it gave us a tradable bottom. We can pick the anchor. And the same thing with the top. We call that the apex, call that the apex, and the apex of a mountain, and an anchor you drop in the water when you're trying to stop a boat, right? So helps you think of them. What's up, Blake? Man, tree's still running, man. We made a lot on that. We made a lift ran, boom. The new Peters report's out there. Just go to the petersreport.com and you can check it out. A lot of these new charts are in there. We got some new videos in there. I've got a new CIS video out. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, just hit 1,000 views. That's nice. Can't complain. Oh, well, I can. McDonald's. It's too soon on McDonald's, right? ASML. Yeah. Let's see. What was I looking at here? But look where McDonald's stopped, right where it stopped before. Crazy, huh? Oh, come on, man. Give it to me. Sorry. Huh. Sorry, I'm trying to post this. This thing keeps checking up on me. Took a couple of weeks off of lives and stuff, and you lose your skill set. But I dropped that over there, man. If want to check it out, that's the latest video for the sis. I'm gonna try to drop some more of those. People seem to dig them. Helps keep you motivated, help keep you encouraged. And sometimes that's all we need to keep us in the game. Just somebody there doing it with us. Wow, I just got blasted. All right, let me get out of that. So Buffett sees, I don't know what he's seeing. He sees some, construction coming, steel, housing being built. And, I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of houses going on. I don't know. Let's see. Trying to think if anything else was jumping out at me. I think oil's a play here. What else? Check out this stock ACHR. Go read up on those. Joby's setting up. Bito, KSCP, Donut still in play. I'm still with that bad boy. It's going to pay off. CLX could be an erosion trade for second incomers. This could be an erosion trade. Nice dividend, blue chip stock, shouldn't get too crushed. Tradable bottom here. Just a possibility. 100% plus on tree. Nice. Same on SoFi, I believe. Should be on Joby too. We've had it on a lot of them, man. AI. Yeah, AI set up nice. Let's see. Boom. There it goes with the breakout, baby. Man, that's nice. I might add to that into the after hours there. So here's AI. Nice breakout from AI here going into the close. Stopped here before. Anchor point. 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar. Gets above the 5. There's my entry. Boom. Now we got a stage 2 breakout. Target's going to be somewhere around $22. Pretty easy. That should already be in the in our packet there. I like that. Man, I only got $470 in that account too that I can add to anything. Man. We're definitely going to pick up a little bit though. Even if it's just a few shares. Even if you buy one share, it keeps you in flow, man. That's all it does. It keeps you in flow. Just so you know, getting rich is simple. It's just not easy. But it is simple, man. It's a simple formula. Time times amount times yield. Oh, man, I forgot to do let them see on the screen. Right? So we got time times amount times yield. Number 2, you got to pick your blueprint. You got to have a repeatable path. That's what I think the money flow is. That's what I think our philosophy is. I've been working on a handbook, Money Flow Handbook of Wealth, for local chapters and shit. So that's just an idea I've been working on. Number 3, you got to structure your life around it. That's your time, your talent, and your treasure. So you can't half-ass do it. You got to kind of be serious. And that's seriousness can be automated, man. It could be, you're consistently investing, consistently putting that money away. You're consistently checking the chart. Somebody said Uber all-time high. That's cool. Number 4, we got to do the math, man. Always run your income, run your sales, profits, dividends, rents, interest, whatever, royalties. If you're running a business, you got to know your numbers. If you're in the SIST, if you're in this, boom, you got to know your numbers. Okay. So know what your dividends are. I take mine down to what am I making per hour? I add my dividends. I divide it by 24 hours a day. I think I'm closing in on $6 an hour, 24 hours a day. Or baby, let's see. Did board do something? Yeah, it's still moving up. Still moving up. Number 5, we got to grow our income. Number 6, other people have your money. So you got to be where people are. You got to, where people who want to do business with you. Live broke when you are doing well. Save big chunks of money if you can. It's better than little drips. Little drips better than no drip, but big chunks do it best. And straight line, man. Stay the path, stay the course. Don't try to change it till you've mastered it. You know, sometimes people jump in, they start trying to change things, and it's like, hey, let's wait till we get it down, man. Then we'll worry about changing it, right? So let's see. Then we'll worry about whether something needs to be changed or not.
But like most
Hey, I
of the people
appreciate
who are
you
buying
guys, man.
assets at some point want to sell
Anything I
the
can do
assets
for you,
at
let me know.
profit.
People
With that
that
QR code,
use
follow along, get on the newsletter.
fiat currency as a store of value. We call them poor. We call them poor. People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. There's a name